Have you ever been involved in a workplace romance or know anyone who has? Hello, I am Nikita Butcher Cruikshank, and today I am presenting the argument that engaging in intimate relationships with work colleagues is inadvisable due to the potential for these relationships to introduce distractions from essential tasks, foster contentious working environments, and impede professional career growth. Horan 2013 defines workplace romance as a relationship that occurs between two members of an organization where sexual attention is present, affection is communicated, and both members recognize the relationship to be something more than just professional and platonic. It is quite common for workplace romances to occur. In fact, according to Main and Hausenkamper 2023, at least 60% of adults have engaged in workplace romances. Persons who have been involved in relationships know the excitement and bliss that comes with it. Experiencing this feeling of bliss with a colleague can result in lowered productivity for both parties. Balaban 2019 suggests that newly formed couples are initially less productive because of the large amount of time and energy invested in their relationship. The need of wanting to be around each other all the time or simply being distracted by a flirtatious look can cause one to forget a current task or a fast approaching deadline. Not only do office romances distract the couple, it has also been found to distract other employees. Office romances are a hotbed for gossip, and according to Newman 2016, employees can often spend more time gossiping about an office romance than they do their daily tasks, especially if there are public displays of affection or even tension from an argument. Extensive breaks from work duties can result in lowered productivity. This can be a consequence of spending excessive time on coffee breaks or returning late from lunch. Borrello 2022 states that excessive time together at work can result in backlog of daily tasks. She advises that this should be avoided at all costs as it will create a more harmonious working environment. Office romances can also foster contentious working environments. Employees outside of the relationship can garner the perception of favoritism towards a party to the relationship, especially if the parties are a superior and a subordinate. Boyd 2022 states that an employer paramour may feel entitled to a particular treatment, which can create conflict within the workplace, as employees are unsatisfied with the professional advantage this party receives. For example, this person may receive unjustified promotions, salary increases, and bonuses, or their tardiness may be overlooked because of their relationship status. A level of double standard may occur where different principles are applied to the parties to the relationship compared to other employees. They may receive extra attention or guidance when completing tasks, whereas other employees will be required to complete those set tasks on their own in the same time span, creating resentment between employees. These measures of favoritism and double standard can breed a toxic work environment and encourage a culture of bias, as hardworking employees will feel undervalued and demotivated. This can result in conflict as persons fight for recognition and equality within the organization. Ready 2019. Engaging in office romances comes with its own risk of impeding professional career growth, one of them being the loss of job. Several organizations do not tolerate workplace romances, and once these relationships are made public, it can result in termination. According to Lucas 2018, a survey of 150 human resources executives highlighted that 33% of office romances ended with someone being fired, and 17% with employees being transferred. This was seen in the case of James Abrams, who was fired for not disclosing his relationship with a colleague. Dublin and Rwanda 2019. There is also the risk of a relationship that was once consensual being represented as sexual harassment if one party decides to end the relationship without the mutual agreement of the second party. Given the complexity of romantic relationship between a supervisor and a subordinate, many precautions have to be taken. One of those precautions being the manner in which promotions and increases are granted. A promotion may arise that you are very much qualified and deserving of, but you are overlooked because your partner is worried about how it will be interpreted by other employees. Some would say it's their human right to be in a relationship with whomever they please, even if it is with someone within the same organization. After all, workplace romances have led to some very powerful couples over the years, such as Barack and Michelle Obama and Bill and Melinda Gates. It can also be said that workplace romances lead to an increased level of loyalty from persons involved in a relationship. According to ISID 2023, having a close relationship with another staff member creates a greater professional support structure and motivation to remain with the company. They are known to be excited to come to work every day just to see each other, not to mention the boost of energy from this excitement. But what if this relationship ends on a bad note? That excitement you once felt looking forward to the very minute you walk into the office to see your partner can turn into a nightmare. According to Featured Columnist 2018, breakups are very bad, and when you have to see your ex every day without any escape, the breakup hurts even more. Firing up an office romance may sound very exciting, but ensure all the risks associated with this venture are explored. Is it worth forsaking your daily essential tasks, existing in a contentious, uncomfortable environment daily, or risking the career you're working to build or have built? Although you do have the freedom to romantically engage with whomever you wish, especially if that person provides you with the support structure to remain loyal to your organization, keep in mind, not all relationships survive the test of time, and there remains a possibility of that relationship ending badly. Thank you for listening, and the following sources are given credit for the information used in this presentation.